Kia has confirmed the launch of its pretty damn epic looking 3-row, in other words, 7-seat electric SUV. There's not much choice on the market. So this car is going to be incredibly popular. That's what I predict anyway. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you here. Thank you for subscribing and supporting the channel. It means a lot to us. Really appreciate your support. And this channel hasn't been around for all that long. I think about 11 months now. We've made more than 1,300 videos in that period of time. And yeah, it's been a crazy journey. It's been a lot of fun. It's been hard. It's been tough. There's been times where I've found it difficult to stay motivated because there's a lot of work involved with doing this. So I just want to say thank you. All of you have helped me to stick out this with a lot of your positive comments, your support, and ultimately just by watching the videos, which is amazing. Thank you so much for your support. And thank you so much for supporting my two sons, Jack and Cal's channel as well, and subscribing there. That's been huge for them. They've really been so stoked about that. I really appreciate that. Kia, what are they doing? Well, first of all, the EV6 is insane. I love that car. It's freaking awesome. If you've pre-ordered one or if you've already got one, congratulations to you. That's a really cool car. You know, in the past, we used to think Kia, you know, and to be honest, I don't think LeBron James has done a lot for the brand. I personally think that if anything, all the ads with him involved, even though we haven't seen those ads here in Australia, I'm a big fan of American sports, so I've seen a lot of those Kia ads with him in them, and I don't think he's done much for the brand at all. I think what's done a lot for the brand is the brand itself making better products, making legitimately German rivaling products. I mean, look at the EV6. Which German product on the market right now would you say is better? Maybe the Taycan. Other than that, maybe the most expensive Audi electric cars. But other than that, Kia EV6 and, you know, even this EV9. Wow. Now, the EV6 is coming to the US about the middle of next year, and it's coming to Europe in 2023 as well. And it's going to be one of very few options that are, you know, priced below $100,000 that are this size, right? That can carry 7 people. Hey, if you're watching from China, yeah, that's wrong. I understand. Yeah, you guys have lots of options there, but in the West, we don't have a lot of options. Now, in late March, Kia announced that a production version of the EV9 large electric SUV concept would launch in Europe sometime in 2023. But now the EV9 is confirmed for North America. So congratulations to you guys. Us here in Australia, no, nothing, no, sorry, we aren't getting it. I'm sure we will at some stage, but not in 2023. At the New York Auto Show, Kia said the EV9 would arrive in the US in the second half of 2023. So that's great news for you guys. Now, Kia actually previewed the EV9 that debuted at the LA Auto Show in November 2021. But the production electric SUV will be built on the Hyundai Motor Group's eGMP dedicated EV platform, which is also used for the EV6, the Ioniq 5, and the Genesis GV60. By the way, I saw an Ioniq 5 today. Every time I see them, I just think, damn, that is one good-looking car. Whoever designed that should win some kind of award. Now, the EV9 will be underpinned by the eGMP, which means that the EV9 production SUV will benefit from the same 800-volt architecture that system has. It also comes with 350 kilowatt charging. That's impressive. Now, I'm not sure about the looks of this car. I don't think it's actually going to come with the suicide doors in the concept image, which, you know, I mean, I don't really see why it needs those doors. I don't think it'll come with those. It looks a bit blockish, a bit weird, but I don't know. Something about it's cool, something about it's weird. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I wouldn't mind one though. That said, I mean, look at it. It would suit me and the boys perfectly. We stick our bikes in the back, you know, be great for road trips, etc. Now, when they unveiled the EV9, Kia said the battery can charge from 10 to 80% in 20 to 30 minutes. Probably a bit optimistic, but, you know, even if it can do it in 40, that would still be good. They also said it would have a driving range of 300 miles or 483 kilometers. They didn't say what size the battery pack would be, but it's going to be larger, has to be larger than the EV6 battery. since that's a 73 kilowatt hour pack, and this clearly is a much bigger vehicle. It's clearly not aerodynamic at all. It looks like a brick on wheels. So yeah, bigger vehicle, not aerodynamic, has to have a much larger battery pack. I'm going to guess it's probably got a 100 kilowatt hour pack. As for the style, apparently it will actually look like this in production version, except for a few things like the suicide doors, the rear hinge doors, the lack of B-pillars, and the yoke. So the word is no, it won't have a yoke. If you love yokes, well, too bad. For most of us who couldn't care less or would prefer it not to have a yoke, well, there you go. That's the word. Now, apparently the car will come with the 26-inch screen that you can see in this concept, but apparently in production, it will likely be 2 screens, so probably 2 13-inch screens joined together. But it won't be as minimalist as it looks in these images. It'll be a bit more production looking. I don't know what that means, but we'll find out soon enough. So what actually is the size of this vehicle? Well, for context, it's similar in size to the BMW iX. It's 194 inches long, 4,930 millimeters. It's 80.9 inches wide, which is 2,055 millimeters wide. It's 70.5 inches high, which is 1,790 millimeters high. And it has a 122 inch or 3.1 meter wheelbase. That's nearly 4 inches longer than the iX's wheelbase, which will give it a lot more internal size. Wheelbase dimensions are extremely important. Often, the longer the wheelbase, the bigger the internal space. Personally, I think if you're going to get a BMW iX, don't wait for this. I mean, that's my recommendation anyway. Now, the actual length of this car, it's not that big if you think about it. I mean, the Tesla Model X is 5,036 millimeters long. So the Model X is actually a full 10 centimeters longer than the EV9. So it's not really as big as these images make it look like it is. It'll probably end up having a similar interior space to a Tesla Model X when you actually compare the dimensions, wheelbase, widths, etc., etc. I think you'll find the Model X will have almost an identical interior size. Not identical, but pretty close. So that gives you an idea of just how big this car is going to be. It's not really that big, but still would be ideal for me. It would be perfect for my needs. And I think a lot of people are going to absolutely love this car. Obviously, Kia and Hyundai are making some impressive electric cars. One big problem. One big problem. A lot of people don't like to say these kinds of things. They like to just sort of kiss ass. They like to say, Hyundai and Kia, aren't they amazing? Yeah, they are making amazing cars. Very few being manufactured. I mean, don't get me wrong. The numbers are improving. They're getting better. But in comparison to companies like Tesla and BYD, Hyundai and Kia they didn't go all in. They sort of dipped their toe in the water when it comes to EVs. Therefore, they don't have the production capacity to make a lot of them. And I can't imagine they'll be manufacturing a lot of these next year or the following year either, even though there is enormous demand for them. So if you want one, I'll be putting your name down with your Kia dealer now, as in today. Thanks for watching. As always, have a great day. Bye-bye.